Half a day students, I am Governor Lou Leon Guerrero. You all have been through a year of big changes. We've had to adapt and make big changes to keep our families and our island safe. But with change comes opportunity and a chance to try new things like PBS University. While Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and I will continue to do our part to keep our island safe, you students have a part to play as well. Your part is to keep learning and to keep up with your lessons. That's why I am happy to see you here ready to learn with PBS University. PBS University is a way to bring a continuous educational curriculum to you while you stay safe at home during this time. To help you keep up with your studies, we asked our friends at PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education to put together this episode. Thank you for doing your part and have a great lesson.
PBS University is a program by PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education in conjunction with public school teachers. These lessons are created to provide both parents and students with a unique educational experience while helping students to continue learning at home. PBS University, next on PBS Guam.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come along, let's sing a song. We'll have a great adventure. Today's the day, let's learn and play. We'll have a great adventure. Numbers, letters, science things, all that we can do. Help you deal with how you feel. Share with us too. It's super cool and just like school, our awesome learning adventures. So grab a friend, the fun will end. Our awesome learning adventures. Awesome learning adventures with PBS University.
Half a day. That means hello in Chamorro. And buenas tardes. That means good afternoon in Chamorro. I'm Mrs. Pegarito, your first and second grade literacy teacher. Guess what? Today we're going on a field trip. And I have something very special inside this box that's gonna give us some clues as to where we're going. Would you like to see what's inside? Great! Come on! Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's open up this box. What's inside? It's a carabao! Hello, all my friends! Cool! What's next? Ooh, this is called a laddie stone. Cool. What else do we have? Wow, this is something new. Actually, it looks really old. This is a stone tool called a lusong. And this narrow-looking thing is called a lomok. I wonder what all of these were used for. Well, let's find out. Today on our field trip, we'll be going to the Valley of the Laddie. Valley of the Lati in the village of Talafofo. I'm standing in the lobby in front of a mural of paintings illustrated by Don Lees Regis. Through these paintings, Miss Regis tells stories about the Chamorros, or the first people who settled in the Marianas Islands. These stories are called folklore. Folklore is history that's kept alive by the people of the culture through word of mouth. Part of the Chamorro folklore includes stories, oral history, popular beliefs, and customs. For example, this picture tells the story of Chief Gadao. He was the leader of the southern villages of Guam. Gadao was a hero known for his strength and courage. Let's learn more about Guam folklore by exploring the valley. Let's go! Look at this! These pillars of stone are called lati. These lati tell us the story of this ancient village. The lati was used as a foundation for houses. Houses were long, narrow, and had high-peaked roofs. These houses were built near a beach, or in this case, a river. The high lati house was used for sleeping or storing food. Some villages had large lati houses that were probably community houses where they stored canoes too. Coconut trees are an important part of Guam folklore. Coconuts around the village tell us it was an important resource. Chamorros used it for cooking, burning in lamps, and soap making. Coconuts had to be picked and husked. Coconut milk was squeezed out. When boiled, it makes coconut oil used to make soap. Weaving is an important Chamorro tradition passed down through many generations. The pandanus leaves, or akyat, was used to weave mats, baskets, bags, and more. It takes a lot of time and skill. One belief shared in Chamorro folklore is that of the Tautomona, or ancient spirits. Ancient Chamorros believed the soul lived forever, and when someone died, they become powerful spirits that protected them. They showed respect for the spirits by giving them gifts and praying to them. They believed bad spirits called aniti hid in the trunks of the nunu or banyan tree. If a person made the spirit angry, the spirit could cause harm. Oh no! Chamorro spiritual healers called makana were believed to have a spiritual connection with the ancestors. The makana would find out what the person did to make the spirit angry and provide a cure. People had great respect for makanas. Some medicines were made with herbs using a lusong or pounding stone. Hey, remember this? Right! The lusong was in our box. Listen to this.
So right here in the middle of this hut, this one is called lusong. This is our pounding stone. Everyone say lusong.
Lusong.
Okay, so what we use this for, we use it to get different herbs and different foods.
Wow! What a great adventure we had learning about Chamorro folklore. Remember, boys and girls, keep reading. Reading will take you to many places and help you discover new things about the world around us. I'll see you next time on PBS University.
Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Mrs. Cruz, your first and second grade math teacher. And for those who know me, I'm Miss V. Oh, look, my two fingers are in the shape of the letter V, like my name, Veronica. That's why some of the kids call me Miss V. So, I would like to teach you how to say hi in Chamorro. Can you say half a day? Wow, great job! Half a day! So, later, Mr. Choco would like to pay a visit during our lesson with two of his friends, and I'm curious as to who they are. In today's lesson, we're going to learn about an analog clock and a digital clock. A digital clock, we see that a lot in our laptops, our iPad, and on our phones. An analog clock has two hands that tells us the time. Our hands can communicate with us too. Like, I love you. This is how you say I love you in sign language. Can you show me I love you with your hands? Great job, boys and girls.
Ding dong!
Ooh, I wonder who could that be? It's Mr. Choco.
Hi, Miss V. How are you today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm super awesome, and I've got some friends for you.
You do?
Yes, that are gonna help you with your lesson today.
Awesome.
Yes, they're super, super cute. So you have to find them inside the basket.
Ooh, again, this pink, fluffy, like cotton
I
candy
know.
material.
It's not. Don't eat it.
Oh, okay, I won't.
Don't eat
I'm
it. It's
so
not cotton candy.
soft. Oh, here they are.
Yes.
Ooh.
So let me introduce you to our friends. This is Tiggs. He's so
Tiggs.
cute. And this is Ming the panda.
Aw, hi,
So
Ming.
this is a tiger and this is a panda, and they're gonna help you with your lessons today.
Awesome.
Mhm. And so I'm gonna go and have a fun lesson today with all the kids.
Thank you. We will.
Bye,
Woo.
guys.
Bye. Oh, I love Mr. Choco. He always likes to give gifts. I love it. Hi, Ming. Hi, Tiggs. Ready to learn a fun lesson today and how to tell time when using an analog clock and a digital clock? Great! Hi, boys and girls. Ready to tell time by the hour and half hour using an analog clock and a digital clock with Ming and Tiggs? Awesome! This is what an analog clock looks like. I'm going to ask Tiggs to help me out with this lesson. Tiggs, can you help me? Yes. Boys and girls, what do you see on an analog clock? Yes, numbers that go all the way around. What else can we see, Tiggs? Shorthand, longhand. Yes, we see a shorthand, which tells us the hour, and a longhand that tells us the minutes. Now let's learn how to tell time by the hour. When the minute hand goes all the way around the clock and stops at 12, it tells us o'clock. When the hour stops at a number, it tells us the hour, which is 4 o'clock. Now we're going to learn how to tell time by the half hour, and I'm going to ask Ming to help me with this one. Ming, could you help me tell time by the half hour? Awesome! Telling time by the half hour is when the minute hand is pointing to the 6 or the 30-minute marker. And the hour hand will be pointing between two numbers. The time here is 9:30. Ming, can you help me move the minute hand so we can tell the next half hour? Awesome! Boys and girls, what time is it now? That's right, 10:30. Now we're going to learn how to tell time using a digital clock. In a digital clock, we have two dots that separates the hour, and the minute. What time do you see on an analog clock? That's right, 10 o'clock. This is how you write 10 o'clock on a digital clock. 10 would represent the hour, and 20 would represent o'clock. This is how you read 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Let's try another one. The hour hand, or the shorthand, which represents the hour, is pointing to 11, and the longhand, which represents a minute, is pointing to 12. What time is it now? That's right, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is when I start eating my lunch or getting my lunch ready. We're going to learn how to tell time by half hour on a digital clock. What time do you see on an analog clock? That's right, 9:30. 9:30 is the time I start to go to bed. And this is how you write 9:30 on a digital clock. Let's try another one. What time do you see on an analog clock? Yes, 5:30. 5:30 is when I'm already having my cup of coffee. What do you have in the morning when you wake up? Cool! Wasn't that so much fun, boys and girls? Telling time by the hour and half hour using an analog clock and a digital clock with Ming and Tiggs. Oh, wait, I also have something to share with you. I had an adventure to Valley of the Laddie at Talafofu, and I saw lots of cool things, and I did so many fun stuff. The first thing I did was I rode a carabao. In the beginning, it was kind of scary because I looked like I was going to fall off. I rode Laddie, which was the name of the carabao, at 9 o'clock. 900. And this is Laddie, the carabao. And then the second thing I did was I visited the Laddie Stones. There, we weren't allowed to touch the Laddie Stones. It was fragile and it was very sacred. This is what the Laddie Stones look like. And the time I visited was 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock looks like 10 for 10, 00 for o'clock. The third thing I did was I visited lots of paintings in the office of Valley of the Laddie. Look at, they're so pretty. Beautiful paintings. At 1:30. And this is how 1:30 looks like. 130. 1:30. Wasn't that so much fun? If you want an adventure, don't forget to visit Valley of the Laddie. Great job, boys and girls, in telling time by the hour and half hour with an analog clock and a digital clock with Ming and Tiggs. And thank you so much for joining me in my adventure at Valley of the Laddie in Talafofu. It's Mr. Achoko!
Hi, you guys!
Hi.
Did you have fun with Ming and Tiggs?
Oh, we did. They were such awesome helpers.
Right? I'm sure there's a lot of awesome helpers out there. I'm sure you guys are awesome helpers too. So, I wanted to show you guys my appreciation because people who do good work should always be rewarded.
Aww.
So, I've got a chocolate for you.
Ooh, chocolate.
And I've got one for Tiggs and for
Thank you,
Ming.
thank you, thank you. Thanks so much, Tiggs and Ming. We had fun.
You're welcome. That was me speaking. But you know, they are very, very thankful.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Choco. I
Thank you.
really enjoyed their company.
Stay safe,
work hard,
and
have fun.
Woo!
Adios.
Bye, everybody.
Ni hao, boys and girls. Do you know what language I had just greeted you in? That's right, Chinese. Say it with me. Ni hao, and welcome back to PBS University. It's so great to see you all again.
My name is Miss Valencia and I am your first and second grade science teacher. Alright, so in the last few episodes here at PBS University, we learned about the solar system and then we learned about our planet Earth. Now, what do you think we're going to learn about today? I'm going to give you a hint. It's something that you see and feel every day. You can look at it up in the sky, but don't look directly at it because its light can really hurt your eyes. And also, it helps plants grow. Any guesses? Did you say the sun? Because if you did, you are very much correct, boys and girls. Yes, today we are going to learn all about good old Mr. Sun. And to help us learn about the sun, we are going to read a book. So go ahead and turn on your listening ears and have your watchful eyes, and let's get started with our story. I Am the Sun by Rebecca and James McDonald. I am the sun. I brighten your day and bring light to the dark. I look like a giant fiery ball burning bright in the sky, but I'm actually a star. Like some of the stars you see twinkling far off in the night sky. Scientists call me a yellow dwarf star. Like other yellow dwarf stars, I was born in a cloud of gas and dust called a nebula. Not all nebulae grow stars, but for the nebulae that do, they usually have many stars coming to life inside them. So, I probably have sisters and brothers shining bright in outer space. I'm the closest star to your planet, Earth. And because I'm so big, my gravity is really strong. Gravity is what holds all 8 planets and their moons in place and keeps them circling around me. The planets, moons, asteroids, and space debris that I hold in my gravity make up the solar system. Even though I'm round like planet Earth, I don't have a hard surface to land on. I'm mostly made up of 2 important gases called hydrogen and helium. Because I'm so big, I give off a lot of energy. My heat and light reach far into space. Planets close to me get too hot for larger life forms to live, like plants, animals, and people. Planets that are far away from me don't get enough of my heat and are too cold for things to grow. But your planet Earth is just close enough and far enough to get the perfect amount of my heat and light to grow all kinds of life. The plants on Earth use my energy as food, which helps create the air that all living things breathe. And when people and animals eat plants, guess whose energy makes it all possible? That's right, it's me, the sun. Even the weather is affected by the energy I give off. I'm also the reason that there are seasons on Earth. When Earth leans toward me, it's the growing season, summer and spring. When Earth leans away, it's the colder seasons, fall and winter. Without my light and energy, it would be dark and cold, so I'm super important. But people and animals shouldn't look directly at me because my light and energy are so strong that it can damage their eyes. People should also protect their skin from too much of my light. When scientists study me, they use special filters and telescopes that protect their eyes. There are also satellites in space that watch me and send back information. I'm so big that even small sunspots on my surface can cause big bursts of energy. Sunspots are darker, cooler spots that move around or even disappear and then come back. Scientists use them to keep track of me. Sometimes my sunspots explode with energy that can shoot way out into space. If it's a big enough explosion, people on Earth see it as colorful lights in the night sky called an aurora. Just remember, even on the cloudiest of days, I'm still shining bright way up high. You can count on me to fill your days with warmth and light. Oh, hello boys and girls. Sorry, I was just putting on some sunscreen because it looks like a very bright and sunny day today, and like what the book mentioned, we should always protect our skin and our eyes from the sun. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my beach hat, and I just did my sunscreen because I'm gonna get ready to go to the beach. But before I head out, let's just have some review questions. Why isn't there life on the planets closest to the sun? Is it A, it's too cold, or B, it's too hot? If you guessed B, it's too hot, then you're correct. The planets closest to the sun are getting all of its energy directly hitting it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This next question is a true or false question. All right, here it is. The sun is actually a star. Is it A, true, meaning it's correct? Or B, false, meaning it's not correct? If you guessed true, then great job, boys and girls. Go ahead and kiss your brain. Because you all did such a great job today learning all about the sun. I'll see you back next week here at PBS University. Bye!
Hafa students, welcome to PBS University. My name is John Fernandez, and I'm the superintendent of the Guam Department of Education. These PBS University lessons are made to help you to continue learning. The teachers here prepared fun lessons on science, character education, math, English, and more, and they made it for you, the students of Guam. We're very grateful to them for their instruction. We're also thankful for you students, parents, and guardians who are watching. Remember, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon in the next school year. Thank you.
Ooh, I could buy that skateboard I wanted last time. Or I could take my friends to watch a movie at the movie theaters. Ali, boys and girls. Ali means hello in Palawan. Can you say Ali? Great job! I'm Mrs. Guerrero, and today I'm here to teach you social studies for 1st and 2nd grade. I was just thinking about what I should buy with the money I saved up. I can either use it to buy goods or services. And that's what we're going to learn about today. Goods and services.
He is so cute.
Rufflefoot.
Isn't he? Sit. Down. Shake.
Well,
What are you doing? Couldn't handle work. We're on business hours, aren't we? We just got him. Shouldn't we let him settle in first? Statistics show that owners with well-behaved animals have a stronger bond with their pet. Steak.
Bark, Bobble.
Ugh, good grief. Good boy. What do you say we name him to start teaching him any more tricks? How about Sugar Puff? Bootsy.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking Diesel.
Oh.
Are you crazy? He's the perfect Winston. Or Henry. Beast. Ugh, I'm out. I for one love his bow tie. We just had to get it for him. He's been such a good boy. Oh yeah, and we're gonna get him a new leash, a new bowl, a gorgeous sweater, and every single kind of dog treat. And one of those fancy dog beds fit for a king.
Sounds like you have a lot of things you want to buy. Did you know that things you want to buy are called economic wants?
Economic what now?
Economic wants are wishes or desires that can be fulfilled by purchasing a good or service.
Right. Goods are like the candy we sell. Or this cash register. Or Shredder's bow tie.
Shredder?
Look, it's a cool name.
But a service would be like if we paid someone to walk pork chop. Or getting a death. Or watching if we go to town.
Exactly. Both goods and services satisfy our wants, but a good is something you can touch, and a service is something that someone does.
I'll buy dog food, chew toys, dog bows, leashes, biscuits, collars, dog bones, brushes, dog food, chew toys, dog bows, leashes, biscuits, collars, dog bones, brushes. My doggy sings out ruff, ruff, when I buy him stuff, stuff.
I will sing out rough, rough when they buy me stuff, stuff.
Goods, goods, I buy goods, goods.
A good is something you can touch.
Goods, goods, I buy goods, goods.
A good is something you can touch.
Guys, there's more than just goods we can buy for our dog. There's also services we can get for him.
Services like what?
Toddler training to keep him classy. Veterinary checkups to keep him healthy. A fun dog sitter to keep him healthy. Grooming, brushing to keep him fancy. Toddler training to keep him classy. Veterinary checkups to keep him healthy. A fun dog sitter to keep him happy. Grooming, brushing to keep him fancy. My doggy sings all bow, growl. When a dog hooker takes him off ground.
I will sing out bow, wow when the dog sitter takes me to the playground.
Services, services, I get services, services.
A service is something you do.
Services, services, I get services, services.
A service is something you do.
Toddler training to keep him classy.
Dog food, chew toys, dog bows, leashes.
Grooming, brushing to keep him fancy.
Dog food, chew toys, dog bows, chew toys. Goods and services are nearly endless, and he needs them all.
I still think we should name him before we do anything else.
It doesn't matter what your name is, because you're such a good boy.
You two are right. He really is a good boy.
That's it. We paid a fee at the rescue to bring him home, right?
Yeah?
And he satisfies our want to have a dog, right?
Yeah?
Technically, that makes him a good.
We'll name him Good Boy the Dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's perfect. His dog bowl, his leash, his collar, all goods.
And when we take him to the vet next week, that'll be a service.
He definitely needs fresh breath. How about a toothbrush?
Oh yeah, and doggy toothpaste.
Oh yeah, bacon flavored doggy toothpaste.
Ugh, I might try some of that.
Goods, goods, services, services. Oh, wasn't that such a catchy song? And wasn't Good Boy the Dog such a good boy? So everything we buy is either a good or a service. And they're both very important because they fulfill our economic wants and needs. Let's see if you can identify which are goods and which are services. Take a look at this first picture. Does it show goods or service? It's a service. We pay a mechanic to fix our cars. How about this one? Books are goods. They are something we can hold and read. How about this one? Goods. Pizza is something good we can hold and eat. Yummy. Next one is a service. This man is getting paid to wash windows. This one is goods. She is buying a teddy bear from a toy store. Last one. Getting a haircut is a service. Sometimes we pay someone to do this for us. Great job, boys and girls! Thanks for learning with me today, everyone. I hope to learn with you again real soon. But in the meantime, always remember, work hard and be kind. I'll see you later. Bye!
Hafa day, friends, and welcome to PBS University. My name is Miss Nicholas, and I'm your character education teacher for 1st and 2nd grade. I'm so excited that you're joining me today. For today's episode, we are going to be learning a little bit about me. Let's play a game called 2 Truths and 1 Lie. Have you heard of this game? If not, this is how it works. I'm going to tell you 3 things. 2 of them are the truth, and 1 of them is a lie. What you have to do is decide which one is which. Are you ready? Okay. The first thing is that my favorite color is pink. The second is that I am Filipino. The third is that I am from Inarajan. Now, out of those 3 things, which one do you think is the lie? I'm actually Chamorro, and today we are going to go somewhere that showcases Chamorro culture. I am so excited to take you guys there. Are you ready? All right, let's go! Friends, can you guess where we are? Welcome to Valley of the Lati. The first thing that we did was get on this amazing riverboat. The riverboat takes you down the Talifofo River and shows you some different sights. Look how beautiful! Let's see our first stop. Meet Lati, this beautiful carabao. He was so friendly and awesome to ride. We also met Nenny, the babui, or pig. And we got to meet her little Nenny. This is Maget, a very hungry goat. And Tano, the Benadu, or deer. He was also hungry. Along the river, we also saw some land crabs who come out at the sound of the boat. Can you guess what's next? Awesome! We're going to see some local flowers and plants. This is the beautiful red hibiscus. Did you know that wearing it on your left or right could mean that you're single or married? Or you could be like Mr. Ernest and wear it however you want. Next was the starfruit tree. Can you guess why they call it a starfruit tree? Right, the fruit looks like a star. And it is so delicious. Then we have this pokey plant. It's called a soursop. Here's a much bigger version that Mr. Ernest is trying. Can you guess if this is sour or sweet? Right, it's sour. Next, let's go coconuts. We learned from our tour guide Adam how to husk a coconut. You can use a sharp stick, but they're using a metal spike. Remember, you can't do this unless you are supervised by a parent or an adult.
Wow, great job husking that coconut, Mr. Adam. How cute! Next, Mr. Adam used a rock to crack the coconut in half. Once it was cut in half, he was able to use something called a kumzu. It's a wooden board with a clamshell attached to it. The clamshell has carved grooves in it to make it sharp. It grates the coconut and makes it into fine pieces like this. Delicious! If you squeeze it, you get coconut milk. Yum! Come on, let's take a hike. This is the Trunkan Nunu tree, or the Tautomotna tree. Can you say Tautomotna? In Chamorro culture, we believe the Tautomotna tree is where our ancestors live, so we need to be very respectful. Now, let's see some lati. No, not the carabao. Lati stones are what ancient Chamorros used to build their structures or houses on top of. These ones have been there ever since. This is a lusong, which is used to grind herbs, medicine, grains, and so much more. Next, let's make a mormor, or flower crown. First, you heat up the leaves. Remember, do not do this at home without an adult supervising you. Then, you pull the leaves off their stems. Then, you take 3 leaves and you start braiding. Wow, look at her go! You can also add in flowers. These flowers were found right there at Valley of the Lati. Isn't this weaver doing an amazing job? Go, weaver, go! When you're done, you tie the ends to finish your mormor. I love it! How beautiful! Can you guess what our last stop was? Yes, lunch! We had red rice, barbecue chicken, coleslaw, finadeni, and for dessert, we had latizza. It was delicious! Thank you so much, Valley of the Lati.
Alright friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!
Hafaday, my PBS University friends. Guahu si Senora Rufina. I am Senora Rufina. And Hafaday means hello in Chamorro. Can you say Hafaday? Maulik. Welcome to Fun with Senora. Today's lesson, boys and girls, we are going to talk about Shinenti. And Shinenti is feelings. Kolistaha, are you ready? I am feeling so Magov today, Famagun, because Magov means happy in Chamorro. Are you feeling Magov today? Maulik, Magavzo, Pago, Magavzo. Repeat, Magavzo. The opposite of Magov is Tristy. Sometimes when you're sad, you're Tristy. Pamagun, are you feeling Tristy? Great, because I am not Guf Magov, so I am happy. I am going to show you some of the actions of Magov. When you're Magov, Famagun, you jump for joy. Let's jump for joy because we are feeling Magov. Uno, dos, tres. Yay! Malik, when you're Tristy, you are sad. Maybe because somebody said something that's not nice, so we feel Tristy. Sometimes I feel Tristy, but guess what? Senora knows how to be Maguf again, and I will jump for joy. Yes. Another word for Shinenti feelings is Malik. Banidosu. Banidosu means proud for a boy. And Banidosa is proud for a girl. I am so Banidosa, and when you feel Banidosa, you dance because you are feeling Banidosa. Are you feeling Banidosu or Banidosa, boys and girls? Malik, when we show our action with Banidosa or Banidosu, we can dance. And the opposite of Banidosu and Banidosa, which is Mamalo. Mamalo. I want to tell you a story when I was your age and I went to Truman Elementary School. We didn't have any lunch bell, so my family and my family packed my lunch in a paper bag. Yeah, and Senora is always so mad, but that day my lunch bag tore because my water in my lunch bag is making it wet. And my sandwich is rolling down the steps. My water is rolling down the steps, and even my snack. But guess what? My friends saw that Senora is so Tristy. They helped me, and that made me so feel Maguf and Banidosa again. I know you have friends that will do the same thing, boys and girls. So when you're feeling mamahlo, ashamed, and your friends or you may be the one to help a friend out, go ahead and lend a hand. They will feel so Banidosu or Banidosa like fun with Senora. So I am going to give you another surprise. We are going to sing a song and we're going to show our action. Go, Listo, are you ready? Famagun, follow Senora singing the song of Shinenti. If you're Maguf and you know it, clap your hands. If you're Maguf and you know it, clap your hands. If you're Maguf and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're Maguf and you know it, clap your hands. If you're Maguf and you know it, laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. If you're Maguf and you know it, laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. If you're Maguf and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're Maguf and you know it, laugh out loud. Ha 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 ha. Now let's do another action. If you're Maguf and you know it, jump up high. If you're Maguf and you know it, jump up high. If you're Maguf and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're Maguf and you know it, jump up high. Now let's do another one by shaking our body, because you're Maguf and happy. If you're Maguf and you know it, shake your body and jump. If you're Maguf and you know it, shake your body and jump. If you're Maguf and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're Maguf and you know it, jump up high. Molly Samagun, Dos Molly, Dos Maguf Japagu, and I am Banidosa. Are you Maguf and Banidosa? Molly, great job. Let's review what we learned today on feeling Shinenti. Maguf, Tristy. Maguf, Tristy, Bani dosa, Mama Law. Bani dosa, Mama Law. Remember, small things can make big things happen for you, for Senora, and the whole world. Si Zeus ma'asi, adios hasta aquí.
Fast, fun facts. Fast, fun facts. With Mr. Ernest Ochoco.
Seguida. That means go, move quickly in Chamorro. Now, why am I speaking in Chamorro? It is because I had an adventure at Valley of the Latte. That's right, I went there. It's so cool. They've got so many different things, including a Carabao ride. And I got to ride the Carabao. I almost fell off, but thank God I didn't. All right, so the Carabao is what we're going to talk about today. It has been essential for the Chamorros back in the day. It helped farmers, and it helped people get around, and it helped move heavy equipment. Well, come with me. Let's go see what happened during my Carabao ride. And that's me riding the Carabao. I'm so high up. This is fun. And that's Latte, the Carabao. Those people behind me and that man in the blue shirt are part of the PBS University cast. That right there is the man himself, Mr. John Uggan, who is the Carabao Whisperer. And he is able to train Carabaos to make them more comfortable around humans. Now, the Carabao has been around for about maybe the 1600s, about 400 years. And the Carabao came from the Philippines. Now, the Carabao has helped out in so many ways on Guam. It's helped out in agriculture, helping to till the fields and move the soil so that it'll be easier to plant. They can also carry lots of heavy things. So the beasts of burden, the Carabao, are very strong creatures, and they're able to carry things like wood or huge amounts of coconuts, and even someone like me. They're also really great as transportation. So if you're tired, you could use a Carabao to ride. That was so much fun. And here's Latte taking a well-deserved bow. Good job, Latte. The Carabao is actually the unofficial national animal of Guam. Thanks, Latte. I really had fun. Bye. Wasn't that amazing? Yes, I had such a fun time riding that Carabao. Now, that Carabao was very sweet and very kind and trained by their owner, Mr. John Uggan. Yes, so don't just go up to any Carabao and approach it. You've got to make sure that that Carabao has been already trained and is owned by someone, and make sure that the owner is there before you even walk up to it. Yes, the Carabao has been essential for all types of things in the Chamorro culture and also in the Philippine culture and other cultures in the world. The Carabao is such a great animal to have around. And that's it for your Fast Fun Fact with me, Mr. Ernest Ochoco. Bye, guys.
Hafa students, I'm Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio. For more than a year now, you all have continued to wash your hands and watch your distance from others, and you've done a really great job wearing your masks. We know your parents and guardians have helped you to make these changes to keep yourself and your community safe. As Governor Leon Guerrero said, we are happy you are here. We want you to continue to learn and sharpen your skills with the help of PBS University. This program is the result of a collaborative effort. We couldn't do it alone. I'd like to thank the teachers and support staff of the Guam Department of Education and PBS Guam for their work and their commitment to our students. I'd also like to thank you students for participating at home. To your parents, I'd like to thank you for taking an active role in your child's education. We are all eager to return to a time when all of us can share and study together in person. Until then, we hope you learned something new from this PBS University instruction.